She never imagined that life could change in an instant. Clara, heiress to an immense fortune, stood before her family and the press, her hands trembling and her heart racing. "This is the man I love." The words came out firm, yet the tension in the air was almost palpable. Her mother dropped her glass. Flashes blinded the hall. Whispers spread like wind. But nothing mattered. Clara was finally showing her choice and her heart. Between marble walls and golden windows, Clara felt empty. Every conversation was about cars, jewels, parties, but none spoke of love. In her memory, her grandmother, sweet and simple, taught her that love was the rarest recipe of life, and the recipe book left by her was the only treasure that spoke of truth, tenderness, and warmth. On a cold night in Whitefield, Clara walked through the park, her heart heavy, holding her grandmother's ring. Then he appeared. Ethan, carrying simple bags with a smile that seemed to light up all the darkness. He offered his shoulder, a kind word, and she allowed herself to open her heart. They walked through the quiet streets, talking about dreams, life, and everything that still felt pure. As the sun began to rise, their lips met and something unstoppable began to bloom. If this story has already touched your heart, subscribe to the channel, like, and comment. There's still so much more to come. Their meetings became frequent. Ethan invited her for a simple coffee in his apartment. There, Clara met Margaret, Ethan's mother, frail and confused, yet with the sparkle of someone who had once been great. Ethan cared for her with endless love, cooking, singing, cleaning, never complaining. With every gesture, Clara felt increasingly drawn, not only to his body but to his whole soul. Between lingering glances, gentle touches, and smiles full of connection, something new blossomed. In that modest apartment, among laughter, the scent of food, and stories of life, she discovered the strength of a man the world judged as simple, but who was extraordinary. Each hug lasted a little longer, each touch carried a silent promise, and Clara let herself be enveloped by him, intensely and completely dug. Clara decided to introduce him to her family, but the dinner at the mansion revealed a world of prejudice. Her mother looked at him with disdain. Friends whispered about the social gap. Then came the truth. Margaret Cole, Ethan's mother, had been wronged by Clara's family years ago. He had never told her, not wanting her to feel guilty. "I didn't love you for who you are, but despite what you represent," Clara cried, torn between the love that had grown and the weight of the past. Determined, Clara ran to Ethan's small apartment. Margaret, confused, held her hand. "Are you the girl with the flowers?" Clara replied through tears, "Yes, and I want to take care of both of you." For the first time, she put herself before wealth, others' opinions, and fear. Ethan hesitated, afraid of humiliation, but Clara, with a firm voice and open heart, said, "The love you taught me is my courage." Between laughter and embraces, love finally became visible, tangible, and true. Their bodies naturally drew close, hugs turned into gentle caresses, and every kiss carried the intensity of months of contained feelings, creating a deep bond beyond words. And then the moment arrived. Clara introduced Ethan as her fiancé. Laughter and shock echoed through the hall, but she remained firm. "This is a man who taught me the value of simple things. With him, I've learned what love, patience, and dignity truly are." Helena, the mentor, smiled proudly. Months later, together, they opened the restaurant Margaret's table, where the flavors of her grandmother's recipes blended with the warmth of love and generosity. There, among rich and humble guests alike, Clara and Ethan proved that true pleasure does not lie in money, but in the heart of someone who gives themselves fully. She searched for love in golden halls and found it in the hands that carried the world. She discovered that true wealth is being able to love without needing to own.